10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
During ascent, so slowing the vehicle down helps during this period.
Max Q.
And there is the call out for max Q. We've just passed the period of maximum aerodynamic pressure on Falcon 9. In about a minute, we have 3 events happening back to back. First up is main engine cut, just heading east from the coast of Florida.
Miko.
Stage separation confirmed.
MVAC ignition.
And you saw the visuals on screen. The first stage separated from the second stage, making its way back to Earth. And we have a beautiful startup of the Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage. Coming up in a few seconds here is fairing deploy.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And off goes the fairing halves, exposing the batch of Starlink satellites on top of the second stage. As a reminder, we will be attempting to recover.
Again, if you're just joining us, we had a successful liftoff. Our first stage is returning, getting ready for its entry burn in 10 seconds here. And then our second stage is
safed.
Looking good with our Starlink satellites.
Stage 1, entry burn startup.
You heard the call out for stage 1 entry burn startup. Again, the entry burn will last about 20 seconds here.
Stage 1, landing burn startup.
You heard the call out for our start of landing burn. This will be about 20 seconds. Hopefully we'll get a great video from our drone ship. Of course, I still love you. You can see it there on your left.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
Stage 2, FTS is safed.
Looks like we've briefly lost the video. Hopefully we can get a confirmation here soon about whether or not the first stage has successfully landed. Meanwhile, second stage is still looking good. We did just have confirmation of our successful stage 1 landing. This will mark our 75th successful recovery of an
coast phase and waiting on the relight of our second stage or second engine start 2. It's going to be a very short 1-second burn of our MVAC engine there on screen. And that's going to be happening in about 10 seconds. And this here is an animation of where we're at, where the second stage is at around the globe. And hopefully we can get footage of the second stage back for that 1 second relight. And just like that, successful startup and shutdown. And now we're waiting for confirmation of a good orbit for the second stage. I don't hear the callouts, but I am hearing from the teams that we do indeed have. Coming up on deployment of our Starlink satellites. There you can see them on screen right now. That should be coming up in about 20 seconds. Each of these Starlink satellites are approximately 260 kilograms, and they feature a compact design to try to minimize volume. And during the coast phase, and here comes the Starlink satellites releasing from the second stage. Very, very cool. Shortly, they will deploy their solar arrays, and over the next few days and weeks, they will distance themselves from each other and use their onboard ion thrusters to make their way to their operational orbit at 550 kilometers above the Earth's surface.
And now that brings